Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about Lana Rhoades because apparently she had an NFT project and it turned out to be a scam. What a surprise. Who could have seen that coming? Apparently, she sold a bunch of NFTs. She promised all these different things and said she was committed to the project and said that these would be like a really good investment for everyone. And then eventually she decided she didn't want to work on it anymore and she took off with like $1 million, I think. And CoffeeZilla is the one who broke this story. Go check out his channel. He covers all these influencer NFT crypto scams. And with most of these scams, especially with this one with Lana Rhoades, it just feels like, how stupid are these people? Like, if you're dumb enough to buy this shit, I feel like you deserve to lose the money almost. Like, NFTs are already a very risky investment. Anybody could tell you that. And then Lana Rhoades NFT, like, who the hell would want to buy that? And who would expect to make money from that or not lose all their money? If someone told me they're going to invest in NFTs, I'd tell them they're probably going to lose their money. If they told me they're going to invest in a Lana Rhoades NFT, I'd say you're guaranteed to lose your money. And I don't necessarily think that these people deserve to lose their money, and I wish you'd give them their money back. But if you're somebody dumb enough to buy these NFTs, I would imagine you're probably going to end up losing that money no matter what. Like, if it's not a Lana Rhoades NFT, it'll be somebody else's NFT, or it'll be somebody's OnlyFans, or it'll just be like donating money to some random girl. Like, I would love to see CoffeeZilla interview one of these people that bought one of Lana Rhoades NFTs. Like, what are these people doing with their lives? Like, at this point, if you're investing in a porn star's NFTs or some like shady influencers NFTs, you're pretty much helpless. And these are the same people that would get involved in like a Ponzi scheme or a multi-level marketing scheme. And I hope these people just wake up eventually and are like, I'm sick of just giving my money away to rich people. Like, this shit is always going to happen as long as there are some suckers out there. And hopefully these people learn their lesson. I guess that's the best thing to come from this. But at this point, like, if you're somebody that's buying a Lana Rhoades NFT, I don't really feel bad for you that much. It's pretty much like investing into a penny stock or something. Odds are you're just going to lose all your money. And I don't think what Lana Rhoades did was right. And like I said, I wish she'd give the people their money back. But I guarantee tomorrow, if she came out and she's like, I'm so sorry, I messed up and everything, I'm going to sell some more NFTs, people would still be buying them. I'm sure she could still rake in like $1 million. So the excuse that Lana used as to why she abandoned this NFT project is because she was sick of all the negativity on her Discord, which is just hilarious. Because even if that were the case, most NFT projects or crypto projects, they're going to have a lot of people complaining on the Discord or Telegram or whatever they're using. And I doubt it was even that bad, because I'm sure Lana has like an army of simps who just probably defend her relentlessly. And if somebody's talking shit about her or the NFTs that she's selling, they probably come to her defense. Like I said, if she came out tomorrow again with an NFT project, people would still buy it. I'm like 100% sure about that. So there's one Discord message that I saw a CoffeeZilla post that was of somebody who was complaining, and they're talking about how they spent $4,000 on these NFTs and they only have like $6,000 to their name, and they have a kid apparently, which, I mean, they might be making up. I hope they are. I hope a kid's not involved in this. Like, I hope some kid doesn't have a parent that's dumb enough to buy a Lana Rhoades NFT. I mean, that's so embarrassing. And then they lose $4,000 from it. So if this is all true, I do feel bad for this kid. But for the people that lost their money, I'm sorry, I just don't. Like, people lose their money every day on the stock market or on crypto and shit like that. And it's not really a scam. It's just you're investing in something that's insanely risky. But again, I do think that Lana's NFT project is a scam just because she pretty much lied about it. She said that she had this whole roadmap for it, and she was listing all these things that she's going to do to increase the value of it. But I don't know. Anybody who's an adult who has an IQ over like 50 should be able to realize that this was going to be a scam. I mean, it's so hard to act sympathetic towards these people. Like, she posted this to Instagram. Somebody asked, what else apart from money would these NFTs give the holders? I don't know, like experiences. And then she said, my number one goal for this project is to increase the value of the NFTs and make it a lucrative investment for holders so that they can sell for more than they paid. Wow, that's such a good response. I feel like she might as well just say, I want to make some money this is a cash grab for me. I mean, this is the most basic shit you could ever say to this question. It's like, what's different between this and another NFT project? Like, what are you going to do to make sure that this is successful? Well, I'm going to make sure that the investment increases. I'm going to make sure that people make money. Yeah, but how are you going to do that? This is the most bullshit response ever. Like, if I started crypto tomorrow and someone's like, all right, what separates you from everyone else? How are your investors going to make money? Well, I'm going to make sure that they make money. I'm going to make sure that their investment increases. But how? Like, this is just fucking hilarious. I mean, it's like she's not even trying. Like, anybody could do this, but it's only worth it if you have a massive following and a bunch of simps that'll give you money. And if the people that are buying these NFTs already have a lot of money, then I really don't give a shit if they lost money. But if there's somebody that doesn't have much money, then yeah, that definitely sucks. And that's the reason why she should give them their money back, because she's like a multimillionaire. She's making probably millions of dollars a month. These people are probably working at like McDonald's and saving up their money. And some of these people have like a family. Like this guy that I was talking about earlier, this post of his, it says, I spent what I can lose. Spent 4K. On total, I had 6K. Man, I'm left with only 2K. No job and have a 2-year-old son. If only someone bought my Christmas Lana. God, I hope this is fake. If not, this kid is screwed. His Christmas Lana? Come on, dude. Like, wow, I'm so shocked that nobody wants to pay $4,000 for this cartoon version of Lana Rhoades that anybody could look at. I mean, what are we supposed to do here? This is just insane. And it sucks. And the real thing that pisses me off is that Lana Rhoades has so much money, and this person is apparently jobless and has $2,000 to their name and a kid to pay for. Like, if this is true, then she is definitely messed up. If she doesn't feel bad for this person or doesn't feel like she owes them something, like, this person believed in you. I mean, they obviously shouldn't have. And that's probably how she rationalizes it. She's probably like, what the hell do I know? I was just bullshitting everyone. It was so clear. She could have taken a page out of H3's book. Like, when he sold his NFTs, he's just like, this is all a scam. I'm just trying to cash in on this bubble, and I don't really care. Like, if you're buying this, you're an idiot. And his fans didn't really care. No one calls him out for it. So, I mean, he got away with it. His cash grab worked. I guess if you're selling NFTs, you got to take some hints from him, take some notes from him. Just admit that they're a scam and then sell them. So just to show how crazy these Lana simps are, one of these guys apparently got a tattoo of one of her NFTs like a few days after her project launched. And I mean, this is just embarrassing as hell, but I'm sure this person's just so out of it, they think it's probably awesome. It's like, oh, what's that a tattoo of? Oh, it's some NFT that I lost $2,000 on. Oh God, we are doomed. Like, it sucks. It frustrates me that Lana Rhoades made a ton of money from all these simps, but at the same time, like, these people are just giving it to her. It's so clear that she was going to take advantage of these people, and they'll still pay $4,000 and go out there and get tattoos of these NFTs. I mean, what can you do? It's like these people... It's almost like these people know it's going to be a scam and they just don't care. They just want to do whatever they can to get her attention. If it takes $4,000 and not being able to feed your kid for a week just to, I mean, this person probably didn't even get their attention. This person just out $4,000. She doesn't give a shit about you. These people are just hopeless. So after Lana was caught with this whole NFT scam, after CoffeeZilla exposed her, she went into damage control, and it was pretty hilarious to watch. She tweeted out this. She said, YouTubers are fucking sickos, diseases of the internet who will do anything and say anything for views. Yeah, YouTubers will do anything for views. I mean, does she really want people bringing up what she's done for views and money? Like, if we're talking about sickos doing shit for views, she's probably at the front of the line. And then also she goes on to say, I have a 1-month-old baby to take care of. Just what I wanted to do was scam people. Get the fuck out of here. All right, she has a 1-month-old baby to take care of. She couldn't scam anybody. It's like, what does the 1-month-old have to do with this? And then she goes on to say, just because a project does not go as planned does not mean there was any ill intent behind it. People are sick trying to cause trouble for views. And I would say, how the hell could somebody be a fan of hers after all this? But like I said earlier, people are always going to be simping for her. Like, she could take someone's house, all their money, their car, and they would still have no problem with her. And in that post, she said she didn't plan on scamming anybody. All right, so if you didn't want to scam anybody, then give them their money back. Like, buy the NFTs off of them or something. I mean, it's not that difficult. Like, maybe you went into it like, this would be a legit project or whatever, but obviously it turned to shit. And now people that really didn't have that much money to begin with are out even less money, and you walk away with it and you think it's okay for you to take it because you got a baby. Like, if that post is true from the one guy, he's got a kid and he has $2,000 to his name and he doesn't have a job. Like, Lana Rhoades is the sicko for not feeling bad for these people. So then she also continued on, and this tweet is even better. Like, this is just amazing. She said, "But in the grand picture of things, this is so fucking stupid for me to even address outside of finding a solution for the actual holders of the NFT. People are living in fear of their lives right now in the Ukraine, and people are worried about NFTs. What has the world come to? This is the greatest tweet ever." I fucking love her for saying this. Like, I think I'm gonna give her the money for the NFTs now. Like, this is awesome. Like, there's a war in the Ukraine right now. How could you be paying attention to NFTs? Like, maybe you could pay attention to both. Maybe both are concerning. It's not like a war happens and you're like, oh, let's forget everything else. Let's just focus on the war. Like, if your life is shit and you're losing money, that's still going to be a problem in your life. It's not like, oh, that goes away because there's a war now. So eventually she just ended up, I think, deleting her Twitter or deactivating it or something because she's getting so much shit. So, I don't know, maybe people finally are turning on her. Hopefully. I don't know, I hope people wake up. Like, these simps, they gotta take it easy. And just people that are buying all these sketchy NFTs. Like, there are some NFTs that probably will hold their value and increase and everything, but most of them, they're probably just worthless. Like, there's thousands coming out every day. Every day there's probably thousands of scams. And if somebody like Lana Rhoades or like some shady influencer is attached to it, then I mean, if you're buying it, you're going to lose your money. I don't know what to tell you. It's hard to feel bad for you when you're buying something that everyone knows is bullshit.